Hey guys, welcome to my channel. This is Priyanka Kumar. I'm back again with another reading. So this is one of the popular questions again. So generally I try to pick up whatever my clients keep asking me regularly, or whenever they message me, based on the kinds of questions that I get, I try to focus on such questions which in common could resonate for a lot of people. So, this is a question which is about manifestation. A lot of people keep wondering if my manifestations are working, not working, or when is it going to happen. The curiosity always lies as to if what we're doing is right, if it's wrong, or how do we go about it, and many things like that. So we have a lot of questions regarding our manifestations, and we're unclear about if things are going in the right path, and if what I'm manifesting is actually meant for me or not. Most often it also happens that we keep manifesting something and then it doesn't work out that way, and then we get disheartened, and we tend to you know disregard the fact that manifestations do work actually, right? So today we're going to be looking at that question. What and when will I manifest my deepest desire? So I'm sure that all of us have that one desire which keeps bothering us all the time, or if it is going to happen or not happen, and when is it going to happen, if so how is it going to happen, and what could be the situation around it, and many things like that, right? So today we're going to be looking at that question and whatever questions that may come across the reading. So as usual, we have three piles. We have the pink stone, the red stone, and the blue stone. All right. So this is the pink stone. Pile number 2 is the red stone, and pile number 3 is the blue stone. Okay. Please note that these are not crystals. I don't work with crystals. And these are the oracle cards from my deck, Sunburst. This is designed by me, and all these candles that you see in my videos are also done by me. They are 100% organic, and they can be used for intentional purposes as well. All right. So take a deep breath and think of the situation about your manifestation. What is that deepest dark desire that you have? And I'm sorry, I wouldn't call it dark, but something that is burning inside you from a very long time. How is that manifestation going to happen, and when is it going to happen, and what is the manifestation all about? All right, let's move ahead to the reading. Welcome to pile number 1. For those who picked the pink color stone, let's take a look at what is the message for you. Fabulous. Okay, so these oracle cards that I picked are certain words that will help you manifest faster, or certain colors that will help you manifest faster. So in your scenario, definitely I'm going to pick more cards, but whatever that you're trying to manifest, tend to picture more of yellow, and tend to picture more of sunsets, because this is the sign of a sunset. If you see this card, so it is like almost the sun is about to set, and it's almost getting over, but still it is fabulous. So this is a sign that it is coming closer to you. Sunsets happen when the day is coming to an end, when you see the dark one, the dark night coming into existence, and the light going away, fading away. So I see that your manifestations are coming closer to you. Okay, I will pick up more cards for what is that you are trying to manifest. What is the deep desire that you have for your manifestation? Okay, there is Knight of Cups, Six of Cups, and the World. I will put this card here. Okay, and we'll take a look at all the cards here. Okay, With the card of fabulous, and I mentioned sunset and something coming to an end, and the world here as well, that I see that the wait is coming to an end here. Whatever that you're waiting for, whatever that you are asking for is kind of coming to an end, and it is slowly moving towards you. Although the Knight of Cups is a fast energy, and I said that it is going to come to you soon, I would say that you need patience here, because the energy is kind of getting stabilized, and it is something that needs certain amount of time. I will mention the time. We will pick up more cards for it for sure. But I see that this is something that is going on in your mind constantly for a very long period of time, because I see that there has been so many things and so many events that has happened, but your manifestation feels like it still hasn't worked out for you. Okay. But when it happens, you are going to be so overwhelmed and extremely happy and joyful about this manifestation that is going to come to you. Okay. The world is a card that is about success and achievement, and you would definitely feel that way when this happens to you. Okay, you would definitely feel the sense of achievement when this manifestation works out for you. Okay, so your manifestation has something to do a lot with your emotions. Okay, with something deep desire burning, and again I have the Ace of Cups, the Hanged Man. So here in this scenario, I see that you are kind of doubting yourself if this is going to happen for you or not. Okay, since the situation can be of various sorts for various people, I'm not going to go deeper into what is your manifestation about, but here I can assure you that this manifestation is coming to you, but you have started to doubt yourself if this is truly going to happen or not. Okay, whatever is that manifestation that you are wanting to happen will definitely happen if you stop limiting your belief system. Okay, I understand that there is some sense of feeling loneliness, I would say, and you're somewhere feeling if lost, and somewhere feeling of with the fabulous card here, I see that when the sunset is happening, the dark night has just started to sink in. But not everybody enjoys the dark night as well. But if you do not embrace the dark night, you will never be able to enjoy the stars, isn't it? So that's how this system of whole manifestation process is for you. Unless you embrace that dark portion, unless you embrace the dark night, you will not enjoy the stars or the moon. The moon is looked upon with so much beauty, with so much elegance, grace, and so many things. But for the moon to appear so bright, if it isn't for the dark sky, then what is the point, right? So I say that you are in that phase where you're moving from when all the things that you have gone through is coming to an end. Okay, when it is coming to an end and the dark night has just started sinking in, just wait till it becomes completely dark so that you enjoy your night show of the moon, the full moon night, or whatever, the moon, the stars, anything it may be. So that is what is lacking in your life currently. So this is what your manifestation is all about. Okay, let me take a look at when is this going to happen. So I've given you some tips on what to do, what not to do in your situation currently. Let me take a look at when will this happen for you. Okay, so you see the conflict in the cards with the Ten of Swords, the Three of Swords, and the Six of Wands. I don't even have to explain. You can see the difference here between this and this card. This is a card of heartbreak and pain and agony and depression and whatnot, is very clearly shown on the emotions of the girl there. And here you see she's tall, beautiful, and smart, and she's all achieved. And she's in between the crowd, and she's in the spotlight. So here the conflict is between, do you want to be this or do you want to be this? So here this too is going to be decided with this card, which is the Ten of Swords, where everything is empty in front of you and it is coming to an end. And if you want to paint this whole scenario in front of you as white or black, it is completely dependent on you. So when this will happen to you, I would say 6 months from now, you will see this happening. But you also know that when your energies are well aligned, when your energies are in sync with everything, you will be able to manifest it even within 6 weeks. It is just that you need to focus, okay? And this could be something to do with your family. This could be something to do with another strong masculine energy, I would say, who has made a very strong decision in their life, and who is bold and courageous, and they took very strong actions in this connection, okay, whatever connection that may be. But this manifestation involves all of that, okay. There is a lot of emotions that you hold in this situation, and yes, this will happen to you. Have hopes, have faith. The dark night has just started sinking in before the stars and the moon shows up, right? And again, I have this card of the Hermit, which is a sign that you need to spend some time alone contemplating your desires, okay. I see that you do feel lonely at times, but only you have the answer to it. Only you can shine your light within yourself. If you do not spend some time alone understanding why is this happening to you, and what is that you're asking for, is it truly worth it or not, and everything, you will get the answers only when you spend time with yourself very much, okay. I will pick up one last oracle card for your guidance. So the card that I have for you is called Flourish. The lotus flower fairy tells you to learn from the experience and shed your inner light on any unclear areas of your life or those of others. It is so beautiful that I just can go on and on and on and talk about this one single card. So here it is the lotus fairy. You can see her holding a lotus, and she also looks like she's blooming out of a lotus, right? So here it tells that the lotus can bloom, shed the light only within itself. The lotus grows from very dirty mud, and then it blooms itself into such a beautiful flower. And with the sunset thing that I spoke to you about, if you link everything together and the Hermit card, that you will totally understand that this whole thing is about you shedding your own light and you coming out of these difficulties, and whatever that you've gone through is for your own well-being. And when you shed this light, can you see how the light of this girl is glowing within, and that can spread light to others as well? That's what even lotus does, right? It grows from within the mud, and then it blooms so beautifully that anybody who just sees the lotus will start loving it, isn't it? So that's how this is, that you also have to shed light upon other beings as well. It is, you have to shed light on those unclear areas. Your unclear areas are nothing but the time that you spend with yourself and understand the scenario. And it is very important time period for you to sit and contemplate and introspect yourself in this whole situation, okay. So I guess that was helpful. So your manifestation is going to work in another 6 months, but as I mentioned, if you work upon yourself, it can happen much faster than it appears in the cards, All right, so that's all I have for you in this reading. I hope this helps. If so, please do let me know in the comments below. I would be more than happy to hear from you, and I'm open for personal readings. You can connect with me on Instagram or on my WhatsApp. All right, I will see you again sometime soon. Take care and have a good day. Bye bye. Welcome to pile number 2 for those who picked the red color stone. Let's take a look at what is the message for you. Wonderful. It's his magic. Okay, so I'm not going to directly tell you the timeline for your manifestations, but we will look into what is the situation, what you need to do to speeden up your process of manifestation, and everything around your subject. Okay, so with the card of magic, I would say that the magic is already beginning to happen in your manifestation. You need to have patience, right? And it is also the card that you see here is a beautiful sunset where it's the dusk that is happening, and you can see that very rarely do you get instances to see or to witness the entire sun like that in a perfect circle, right? Not always do you get to see the ball of fire like that, and so it is like you don't believe in magic, but it can happen, right? And magic does happen, it does exist, but it is your perspective that matters. So here I would say that in your situation, it is definitely happening, it is going to happen, and it's just that your perspective needs to change a little bit towards this manifestation. Okay, let's take a look at your situation around this manifestation, whatever that is you are trying to manifest. I'm sorry. Okay, there is the Judgment, the Death, 3 of Cups, 7 of Swords, and 9 of Cups. Okay, so do you see how from negative cards it's moving into positive, and do you see there is a certain amount of black dominating in these 2 cards, and then that is diminishing, and slowly there's a part of yellow in it, and this is so much of yellow, and then again there's so much of yellow, right? So I see that it will take time for your manifestation to happen, which eventually I will tell you when it is going to happen. But I see that that is going to make you feel extremely successful, like you've achieved your manifestation. You'll be, and this is not something to do with materialistic thing for sure, but it gives you a sense of emotional contentment, emotional happiness, and you will earn this thing, you know. Sometimes a lot of things come to us unexpectedly through somebody else or some other situation, but when we ourselves have worked hard for it and we ourselves want to make it happen, and when that takes time, even though it delays, and no matter how much of a delay there may be, but when you receive it, it is going to make you feel so successful and so worth every inch of effort that you put into it, right? So I see that there is that kind of emotional satisfaction that you will get when this manifestation happens to you. Okay, I also see that there is a lot of lessons that come to you through this manifestation. There can be a transforming process. It might look like this might not happen for you, and you tend to accept the fact that okay, it may happen, it may not happen. But this reading is a confirmation that your manifestation is happening, the magic is happening. Okay, don't keep looking back and forth, and I see that maybe in the past whatever you tried to manifest did not happen for you, or there were other people involved in this, manifestation where it looked like it was never going to work for you. So I see that you have to let go of that thought first of all. Okay, I have the card of Magician which just popped up when I was just holding the other deck in my hand. So with the Death card, it is it is pretty evident that things are stagnant. It looks like it's not happening, but behind the scene it is happening. Okay, behind the scene there's a lot of things that is going on, and you should also know that you are extremely powerful in manifesting what you want. With the Magician card and this Nine of Cups, definitely I can tell you that whatever that you're trying to manifest is definitely happening, and you do not realize your own power. That is the problem. So you lack that kind of power and the ability to understand that you are capable of manifesting. Okay, I pick up more cards for what you should be doing to speeden up the process of your manifestation. Okay, there's Three of Pentacles, the Two of Swords, and the Five of Cups. Yeah, so there is that conflict with all of these three cards that you may be wondering if it's happening or not. Okay, and there is that kind of regret if what you're asking for is meant for you or not. There is that kind of doubt as well. Like, I would relate that to this magic card back again, and it is like I went on a vacation and I wanted to see the sunrise and the sunset, but apparently I did not see what I wanted, or I couldn't capture the pictures like what I wanted, right? So you will not always get what you want, but what is needed for you at that point of time will come through. The lessons that you have to learn, and this Five of Cups is telling you to let go of what no longer serves you. You are seeing what is draining your energy, but you're not realizing that this is your true potential. What is gone is gone. Don't put all your energy into that. It is like you have a rose plant and a wheat plant at home. Which one do you water the most will grow well, right? If you keep watering the wheat plant, you cannot expect rose at the end of the season, isn't it? So you are unaware of the fact that you are capable of manifesting something huge, and what you're asking for is coming through. Don't get emotionally tangled in this whole thing and confuse yourself with it. Okay, and I will pick up one last card and tell you, when is this manifestation going to happen to you? A lot of cards here are divine timing cards, which means that when you let go of the lot of emotional hurt that you've had from other people, is when this will happen to you. You're holding on to and you're crying over things which no longer serve you. You're not seeing the bright side of it. When you see the bright side of it, that is what the divine timing card says. Okay, and again I have the card Queen of Swords here. So it can happen in 1 month, it can happen in 1 year. It all depends on how you want to do, how faster you want to manifest the magic. As I mentioned earlier, that if you do all of these things, if you realize your true potential, let go of what no longer serves you, focus your energy on what is needed, and forgive all the people in the situation, and forget that they actually cheated you. No, but they came into your life to teach you lessons. So only then this will happen for you. For that magic to happen, you have to work upon yourself. Okay, I will pick up one last card as a message from the Fairies Oracle. Let's take a look at what is the message for you. This is a card of divination. Embrace your powers of divination, which are especially strong right now. You have the ability to see your current situation with crystal clear clarity. And in the card, you can also see that the fairy is meditating in the nature. So probably I would say that you should also spend some time in the nature and get your answers. And the card with this and the magician card, it is so much of a confirmation that you have huge powers within you to manifest what you want, and the divine power lies within you. Okay, you just need to be strong and have a crystal clear idea of what is that you're seeking for, and it will definitely happen. You just need to embrace your powers and stop putting your energies in the wrong direction. All right, so that's all I have for you in this reading. I hope this helps. I will see you again sometime soon. Take care and have a good day. Bye bye. Welcome to pile number 3 for those who picked the blue color stone. Let's take a look at what is the message for you today. Peace. The picture itself is so calm. The mountains, the clouds, the fog, everything in that picture. And below that you can see, I don't know if you can see clearly, but there is this green, the trees and the tree cover over the mountains. A very serene place, right? So the need of the hour for you to manifest what you want is peace. You need to be more peaceful. You need to be more calm and wait for the manifestation to happen. But what is the situation? What is going on? How do we speeden up the process? Let's take a look at the tarot cards for that. So let's take a look at what is the current scenario in the manifestation process for you. What is happening in the situation, and much more details of it. Okay. Okay. So what I see from these cards is that in your current scenario, I see that this is something huge, that what you're asking the universe for. Something very, very big, and something that requires a lot of universal energies for it to happen more than anything. I see that you're very brave, you're bold, you're courageous, and you don't like listening to anybody. Maybe people are kind of trying to tell you that this may happen or this is not good for you, whatever. Other people may be trying to advise you in the situation, but I see that you are not willing to listen to anybody, and you are okay to take the risk in your path. You are okay to go through whatever it means, even if it means going to the war and fighting for yourself. To make this happen, you will be. I say that right now it's like the boiling point for you, where you just want this to happen. You just don't care what it is for anybody, which is exactly why you need to maintain peace. So peace is definitely the need of the hour for you. So there is a lot of universal energy that is coming across to make this happen for you, but you need to balance out your emotions. I see that there is this fierce energy of, no, I want this, I want this, I want this thing to happen. So that is the kind of energy that you have currently, and trust me, the energies are high, and all of a sudden I'm starting to sweat. So I know what energies that you must be going through. You're really in the state of high energetic zone of fire. I would definitely say fire. Okay. I would say that the manifestations that you are wanting to happen. No, I don't want to say anything about that. Let's pick more cards for the energies of this manifestation, as to when it will happen, what is the scenario, and much more. Because right now all I can see is that you just want it to happen no matter what. You don't care about the positives or the negatives of anything in this situation, but you just want this to happen. How to make this happen? Again, Seven of Pentacles is a card of patience. Okay, what is this? Okay, the timeline. Okay, so what I see from this cards is that in your situation there is a sense of there is a lack of direction, and you feel that maybe whatever path that you are taking is not leading to the answers that you are seeking. Okay, but definitely if you have patience, you will see this thing manifesting. Whatever that you are seeking for is coming your way, but a lot of lessons also are coming your way. The only reason that all of this is getting delayed for you is because you still have a lot of lessons that needs to be learned. Like, your soul is kind of getting enlightened, and this is your soul journey. Your soul has chosen this particular thing and particularly delayed it for you so that you learn your lessons. Yes, it will definitely happen to you. I can tell you the timeline could be around 5 to 7 months from now. Okay, it could also happen quickly, but you need to have a lot of peace within yourself. So the fire, when you try to put off the fire, if you be in too much of a hurry, or if you act without any wisdom, or with just being like a fool, if you try to put off the fire by throwing water or throwing something else at it, even that is going to catch fire and spread faster than you think, right? So instead of you trying to overreact in a situation like this and wonder why it's not happening, I would say that sit and contemplate. And don't even contemplate, I would say that there's nothing for you to do in this situation. Like, honestly speaking, your work here is done. You have nothing to do here. You just have to be peaceful, you just have to remain calm, and you just have to wait for your answers. That's all. There's nothing that you have to sit and do about it at all. Your work is completely done. Like, once you water a plant, is there anything else that you can do? No, right? You've already done enough of everything. You have to just wait for the universe to bloom flowers in your garden. So that is that period now for you. So in that period, if you try to get anxious, if you try to dig the plant and wonder as to what is happening with my plant, if it's going to grow or not, then you will eventually kill the plant, right? So it is that zone for you now. So it is important that you don't even focus your energies here. Just release it. Release is the word here. I would say just release it, let it go, and just wait patiently for things to work out for you eventually. And you will see that within the next few months, you will manifest this. Right? So that is what I have for you. And okay, let me pick up some oracle cards for your situation. One final message for you from the Fairies Oracle deck. card that I have is Inner Child. The fairies of playfulness remind you to make time to embrace your inner child. Playing keeps us young at heart. Do something silly and fun, but stay safe. So here it is a reminder that you have forgotten to be a child like yourself. You have become very serious in this situation, and it is important that you embrace. Also, if you have kids around you, pets around you, spend some time in the nature, spend some time playing with them. That will help you be more peaceful and calm. When we see babies, when we see kids around us, it always makes us peaceful, right? And it reminds us of our playfulness and how we are, and always are fun around everybody, right? How kids are absolutely fun loving with everybody around them, right? So this is a reminder for you that you have to embrace your inner child, and most importantly, be at peace. All right. So that's all I have for you in this reading. I hope this resonates. If so, please do let me know in the comments below, and I will see you again sometime soon. Take care and have a good day. Bye bye.